All right, welcome back, Super Snails. This is going to be the Britlin 1.66-ish. I've actually popped a couple of these. It says here I've done 40 tickets drawing. The thing with these is that you will grow quite fast on these events. The offering just passed, and I mean I could say I'm already very lucky on this alternate account. I got a Mahakala and 3 orbs. I mean, but I just wanted to kind of like break down my process of how I get my relics and which ones I pick, because right now I'm gonna get a lot of, hopefully a lot of shards. This is your pity system, orange guaranteed 20 out of 100. So right now this is at 20%, and this is the purple one at 10 out of 100. So this, when it goes up, it flips for you. It flips one of these orbs for you. I don't know which one. It could be a random one. Hopefully it'll flip like a white one if you are so unlucky to do so. So I'm just gonna skip past all this right here, unless I get something really sick. This right here is a it is a, what do you call that when it's like it's something that happens quite often. Oh, 2 oranges, a third, 2 oranges. Oh, look at that. The alt account is grabbing what do you call it? I don't even know the names of it anymore because it's been so long since I got an EOH and Eye of Horus. It's been so long since I've seen an Eye of Horus come out on a random. Like I obviously got it on Wish Week. At Wish Week, I'll kill to get that shit, dude. If I have to break open the wallet, I'll do it. But you know, it's nice to finally see one come out on this. Man. So here we could do something real quick. We can go ahead and check our snail stats and we can find out where we're at. We're at 11.6, 11.8, 11.7, 11.8, and 12. So our tech once again is always low for some reason. So if we wanted to, we can just focus on our tech. You can just come in here, take a quick look. Boom. B tabs from the drill. This might be good. This might be okay. But what I'm looking for is these guys right here, right? So you see these little shards right here. That's basically how many extra shards you have of this. So this requires, I believe, it requires, I think it requires 10. It requires 10 to get that to 4 stars. So if you find one that's at like 50, for example, right? That means you're gonna get the 10 that you need, and then you get 40 spares. And 40 spares is really good because those become wild card shards. So what I'm trying to say is, like, if you wanted to go ahead and make this right here called reshaping, if you want to go ahead and reshape one of these relics, for example, like this one requires 100. When you're maxing a relic out and it only has like 10 left over, it's not as valuable as another relic that has like 50 or 60 or even 200 left over. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a quick look at like these guys right here. This one's 10, this one's 50, 10, 70. Okay, so that one's nice. So if you max this one out right here, you're gonna get 60 spare pieces. That means you have a really high chance of being able to reshape in 2 pieces. So this might actually be something to look at when you want to go ahead and squeeze out a lot of effect power, because in Britlin there's a lot of checks, a lot of places in the sailing area that are hitting my checks, and I am missing my checks because I don't have tech, I don't have civilization, etc. I don't have the effects. So now here I can just come over here, I can go into the home building because I'm a huge fan of resources. So the pond has a 12% chance to produce white tabs. That's really good because all I have to do is just reshape in this one, and these other 2 that are already together will automatically give me a 12% bump. So I am gonna do that. It gives me 50 attack. Sure, I am at 0 with the shards, but the bump is important enough that I will do it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on those right there. I reshapen, and it's going to give me a talent point on top of that. So the talent point is something that we can go ahead and put like down here. These aren't unlocked, so that's fine. So we put these here, and then now I got HP, I got rush, and then exploration. Damage 1%. Now it's going to go to 1.5%. So that's really big. So every time you get more damage, that is gonna pump you up also, because it's scaling with percentage. It's not flat. It's not like, oh, you get 200. It stays there. No, percent is amazing. Percent is amazing. Let's go back to this one. Again, back to the home. So the fungus farm now produces more fungus. Yes. Okay, good. So now it's still asking for 100 here and 300 here. So when you come here, you could do the same thing. This one's going to be a little tougher because I just don't have that many. Like if I max these guys out right here, like if I find these, then I could totally do that. So let me go ahead and go do that first. I may be able to do like 1 or 2 with the amount of reagents that I have. With maybe not. Maybe just 1. So that's going to be tough. That's going to be really, really tough. Found the Avalon, and that one is going to give us some HP and exploration travel. Getting what is it? Intel, which is nice. It's not so bad, but I wouldn't use it and the compass like at all. But it's got 360. I want to go for the other ones. The other ones have like way more. So here is my codex. My codex is for Komet and the gene sim, which is not important. So I can get rush and defense. So if I go ahead and put points into this, I'm only just wasting, not wasting, but spending the 100 here, the 20 of these, which it's costing me some of that. Some more blue reagents, which is kind of rough, and it's costing me 100 exactly. So I can only do 1, which is a bummer. But I may be able to finish this off, and that automatically unlocks a few of the purple shards. It just unlocked all of those. So now I have 360 available for reshaping. So that's really good. I'm not going to reshape in that one because I just wanted to free up the space. Now I can go ahead and make sure that I can maybe get 2 of these, but most likely not. Most likely not unless I have 200 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and look. It looks like, oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, okay. So we are able to do that. We are able to do that. Even though we taxed one of them, we are still able to do that. This is not as important. I back off. I come here. I get the sheep. And I knock out this guy, and this is how I reshape and how I make choices on the reshaping of the relics. I choose them first by economy. I always focus economy because right now this one right here, the fungus farm has a 12% chance to produce wonder fungus. Wonder fungus, you guys should already know what that is. If you don't, it's this right here. These guys right here, these fungus right here, and these are the ones that give you hard stats and effects like civilization and stuff. What I ended up just today, literally like moments ago, I had a lot of greens and a lot of blues, and so what I ended up coming here into the in the cauldron or whatever, I came here the moment I can eventually get the mushrooms and stuff. I took these, I put them all in here. I made them blue, and then I put these, and I made them purple. So I like to eat purples and above. I don't actually like eating blues and below. I feel like they're inferior so bad. They're just so bad. In my opinion, I feel like they're extremely bad. They're not that great. So yeah, that's what I chose. And then here you can put some trait points, and let's see, lottery blue beads turn purple by 1%. So this is allowing you an opportunity to get to be able to flip blue to purple, kind of like the exploration tiles. So that's one thing, but let's look at in the other one, and this one says all minion HP by 1 and defense by 1. We are going to go with the hard stats of the minions here because they are guaranteed right now versus the lottery. The lottery flipping is hit or miss, so at least you have something consistent. So go with consistency. Here we can get some relic bonuses. We can go ahead and unlock this. This is, I think, for so the fame condition. Okay, so if I spend 9k, I don't know where I'm at right now with that. Okay, so I should have enough now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I want all this, and then I get basically another 9 back. So it's like it bought itself, it paid for itself. So that's why I always save a lot of like my my white tabs. I don't actually usually spend white tabs on anything else but things like this. So if you click on the eye right here, and you click power bonus, your next ticket item could be for this, and it's not even coming up close anytime soon. You're not going to be 12 million. You're not going to hit 10 million points soon, but you want to get there, because I guarantee you that one's going to be like 40 or 30 or 40 or 60,000. If it tells you how many you get back, you just multiply that back. Okay, so it's like 30. This one's like 30, and this one's like probably 50. So 50 or 60, because it usually gives you about half back. So you can kind of gauge it from that. So it's a lot. It's a lot. You don't want to go ahead and blow it. You want to make sure you have enough of the tabs, the white tabs. And now we can put the remaining points into what we need, which was tech. But we can also just make sure that by clicking on these guys, you can see, okay, so in exploration, angel cells 4%. Is that good? Depends on what you value. Do you need angel cells right now? Sure. Now, quarry upgrade cost and black tab cost is really good, because the quarry is actually one of the most important daily courtyard yield. What does this all have to do with Britlin? Is I am going to be increasing the effects by doing that. So if I'm increasing my effects, then I can go and do more exploration and more things inside that area. Also, I'm increasing my strength and my damage and stuff like that. All right, so this is, oh, look at that. Look, boom. My power level went up. I met the 2,750,000 criteria. I get more black tabs, and I can eat more things, and they'll give me more effects. Remember, I was short just like a few hundred effects. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I needed to do anything that's effect wise, this is basically giving me 500 points. So if I was 500 short, this is gonna help me out a lot. Now, if I'm 400 short on one specific one, then I'm just 300 short now instead of 400. You know what I mean? So this is starting to get stronger. Before I was getting like 25 or 30 or whatever. Now I'm getting 100, which is really nice. So now I should be able to hit a lot harder, a lot of hard stats. Go back and just constantly open shit up and see if I can get something good out of it. And that's basically it. All right, so hopefully the next video that I post on Britlin will be the finale of it, us moving past it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.